City by City, the travel podcast where we report on the inner workings of the world's strongest, most innovative cities. I'm Isri.
And I'm Lila.
And I'm Sophie.
Now we bring you to Sweden, where we toured the city of Livetstad on Lake Vänern and the Klarälven River.
Livetstad has distinct seasons and is home to many beaches, forests, and parks. Everyday life for residents includes music, the arts, and gardening.
Livetstad's culture and design centers on a circular economy and zero food waste solutions, which creates a unique and vibrant community.
But what's a circular economy?
It's a way of production and consumption that designs out waste and promotes regeneration and reuse.
In Livetstad, food is where this shines.
Some of the city's food comes from the Atlantic salmon, which are farmed in the recirculating aquaculture systems.
And are a huge asset to the flourishing economy.
But most food is grown in 30,000 square feet greenhouses, one in each neighborhood.
The greenhouses grow a plethora of different crops. Lighter ones being grown with hydroponics and the heavier with traditional soil farming.
Why are hydroponics necessary?
Hydroponics greatly reduce water usage, making them more efficient, although it doesn't work for all crops, hence the combination used.
However, CRISPR-Cas9, which genetically edits produce with a guide RNA, is used on all crops.
It improves longevity and enables self-pollination through gene edits.
Stronger longevity means a longer shelf life, which reduces the chance of food being thrown out early.
This technology was created and consistently improved by chemical engineers.
But wait, how do the greenhouses function in the colder seasons?
Good question. Chemical and mechanical engineers designed a mix of aerogel, a low-density solid made from food waste and plastic, with polycarbonate to create the greenhouse walls, which are insulative, weather-resistant, and disperse light equally.
Aerogel is also mixed with biochar and used in homes across Livetstad.
Biochar is made by burning food waste in a low-oxygen environment, a process called pyrolysis.
It is moisture-resistant and carbon sequestering. It is also used with compost as a fertilizer for greenhouses and home gardens.
Greenhouses have underground climate batteries that hold warm air for winter use and cycle cold air in the summer.
Climate batteries, we learned, aren't very precise. Software and electrical engineers designed a smart system to maintain accuracy.
So this whole system makes greenhouses resilient against climate?
Exactly. The seasons also mean that there is limited sunlight year-round.
So Livetstad uses OLED lights, organic light-emitting diodes that send electricity through thin organic compounds and emit an efficient, vibrant light.
The secure greenhouse design ensures quality food, which alone limits food waste.
But how is it all powered?
On-site fuel cells are electrochemical devices that process hydrogen and biogas into greenhouse energy. Biogas is a byproduct of food waste.
Another solution for food waste?
Yes, the rest of the city is powered by nuclear fusion, which is clean, safe, and abundant.
Nuclear fusion is created when two atomic nuclei combine into one, releasing tremendous energy.
Excess energy is stored in flow batteries to sell or for backup use in case of a plant malfunction.
Wind energy is also a backup. Livetstad's turbines are located on the edges of the city.
Both flow batteries and greenhouses contribute to the city's microgrid, allowing for each neighborhood to power and support itself.
Land surveyors mapped and designed these AI-analyzed electrical systems.
We're talking about the large-scale greenhouses, but let's not forget the small-scale rooftop greenhouses.
We saw these on most apartment buildings using essentially the same design as the large ones. They recycle gray water to the hydroponic system and are designed by mechanical engineers.
Supplying direct, fresh produce to communities, they teach farming and waste management while building connections.
This is all made possible by the building and land surveyors who maintain zoning laws.
Moving on from the production pathway of food, Livetstad's packaging is innovative and unique.
The packaging has two parts. The first is an edible coating made from food pulp, rind, and seeds. These are mono and diglycerides.
The coating mimics the natural cuticle or peel of produce and slows water loss and oxidation to the point of doubling shelf life.
Agricultural and biomedical engineers played a big role in this design.
The second part of the process is mycelium packaging, which is used in both food and non-food items.
Mycelium is the root structure of mushrooms, and when combined with food scraps, creates a biodegradable packaging.
Packaging also has two pH strips that change color based on the pH of the food. This informs consumers how close their food is to expiring.
Produce is flown by mechanical and electrical engineer designed drones to the factory and then packaged.
Then it's loaded onto another set of drones to be delivered to wherever ordered it, meaning no grocery stores in Livetstad, because direct delivery reduces spoilage.
Drones are how the food gets around. But how do the people?
In so many ways. electric trains, buses, shuttles, conveyor belt skyways, or biking and walking. Livetstad's road and traffic surveyors ensure that all modes are accessible.
All roads have electric charging lanes that power parked and moving vehicles. Copper coils underneath roads hold electric current and then transmit electricity to the vehicle's battery as it drives.
Like the roads, the train rails also charge the train as it drives.
Livetstad continues their circular economy here too, where vehicles use electromagnetism to convert kinetic car vibration energy into power for the charging lanes.
Kinetic energy formed by bikers and walkers is also converted to electricity.
Don't forget their 15-minute city designed by geographic surveyors, and how they eliminated food waste from homes.
For sure, houses have compost and biochar bins for free city pickup, as did our rental.
This is vital to the accessibility of their regenerative culture in food waste elimination.
All homes have refrigerators lined with ethylene-absorbing pads. Ethylene is a natural aging chemical that produce emits, and these pads absorb it, slowing the aging process.
Restaurants and businesses have waste restrictions that are monitored by smart computers.
They foster a sense of awareness and honesty around waste within the food industry.
Businesses get biochar and compost too. After waste is picked up and processed, it's returned directly to their rooftop greenhouses.
Alright, Livetstad has eliminated food waste on all pathways by incorporating a strong circular economy and engineering. We strongly recommend a visit to this exceptional city.
Great job, guys. Okay. Now we have questions for you. Okay, we'll do the required one first. Why build a city that eliminates food waste? And what problems does it address?
Building a city that eliminates food waste minimizes many CO2 emissions that come from food waste. It also makes food more accessible and improves the economy, because when there is wasted food, there is wasted money. We can also, people are very united over food, and when you have a culture around food and that teaches food management, you build a unique city.
What risks, trade-offs, or compromises did you guys make while designing your city's food waste?
Some of the risks were our ethylene absorbing pads and our OLED lights, which they did emit a little bit of food waste, but the pros outweighed the cons.
The waste that they emitted was minimal, and we made sure to repair them whenever needed, and the parts that could be reused and recycled were always recycled as soon as possible.
I love your model, but were there any challenges you encountered while building the model or creating the presentation?
Well, for our model, we originally had a set scale that we were going to do, and then I did make a mishap when creating these, so we had to redo this entire part to make sure that it aligned with what was in the smaller scale of the model. But we eventually did work it out, and now we have the model. And then with our presentation, we had an original idea that was more centered around a cooking competition, but we realized that it was going to be more content heavy unless we would not have been able to give out this much information, and so we scrapped that entire idea, and now we had our podcast.
Great, thank you.
Awesome. What recycled material did you guys use in your model?
Almost all of this is recycled materials. This is a Tupperware container of sorts. These are little wooden, I don't know what you'd call them, cylinder things. These are plastic tubes that were just in the space we were using. These are some little beads we had. Yeah.
We also have, I just wanted to point out that these right here, or where is it? There's like paper clips right here in between, so that these tubes could fully fit.
Do you want to ask one more question?
Sure.
Okay. How about, so what trade-offs or risks are involved in building and maintaining a city with practices that reduce food waste?
I would say sometimes the citizens may have some kind of pushback against having to, I don't want to say conform, but follow certain food waste rules or certain cultures. But we have, starting in elementary schools, students learn how to take care of food through rooftop greenhouses like these, and so that when they grow up, they are used to that process. Like my teammate Isri mentioned, our ethylene pads and OLED lights do produce some e-waste, but they are vital to the sustainability and the quality food that we produce, so we had to make those compromises.
And with our rooftop greenhouses, they do have a lot more responsibility for the people, but it's a chance for them to like make their own food.
The responsibility that the rooftop greenhouses come with, you can also make money off of. So that's not as much of a risk or trade-off, but it's a plus to what a risk can be. And so that is what helps us maintain it, so then it's not just like, oh, we have these, but no one's using them.
Thank you. Anything else you?
I think that's all I have.
Okay.
Great job.
Thank you.
It's amazing. You did a great
Yeah,
job.
I really like the different scales in the model.
Yes.
And I think the moving parts, the train is really cool. I love trains, so thank you.
Yeah, cool. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Going right along.
Yeah.
And then which is you said it's which city block? It's that one?
So the orange lights, we
Cool.
made these have orange lights.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Great job.
Thanks so much.
Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you soon. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can be excited. You did phenomenally well.